Welcome to our lesson on the basics of using the library. In this video, we'll be talking about how library resources can be useful to you and how to access and navigate them. So why use the library when the internet exists? Library resources are ideal for academic research and assignments, giving you easy access to scholarly, peer-reviewed sources. They are designed to make filtering your search results easier, and unlike many scholarly sources online, are free to use as a student. Plus, our friendly librarians are happy to assist in your research and offer customized sources based on your subject matter. The library website, located at laurelridge.edu/library, is the hub of all our resources, giving you quick access to our ebook and books collections, numerous article databases, topic and course-specific research guides, and so much more. If we don't have a resource that you need, like a book or article, the library website also gives you access to our interlibrary loan request form, a free service that allows us to borrow materials from other libraries for your use. At the center of the library homepage is our library catalog, where you can search from all the items the library physically owns and much of our online collections. Why use the library catalog? You can search all of our physical collection and access multiple types of online content in one place, search by specific criteria and filter results, access your library account to renew or place hold requests, generate citations, and browse our shelves digitally. To use the catalog, you can start from the search box in the center of the library homepage. By searching a general topic, title, or author, you'll be able to see items related to your keywords both in the physical collection and in many online resources. Each item will be identified by resource type, whether that's a book, ebook, book chapter, article, journal, or video. You can limit those results by resource type, like books or articles, or by whether it's available online or physically in the library, or both. Ebooks will contain the same content as their physical version. When viewing items physically held by the library, you will see its campus location and its call number. The call number will help you find the item on the shelf. You can also place a hold request on most physical items by logging in with your My Laurel Ridge username and password. Then you can select the request option and where you want the item held. Once the item's ready for pickup, you'll receive a notification to your student email. All online resources will have an online or full text access link rather than a call number that opens the item up in the browser. E-resources can be opened anywhere with internet access. You'll just need to log in with your My Laurel Ridge username and password. While logged into the library catalog, you can also view your checked out items, renew items with upcoming due dates, or check the status of any hold request. A couple of other features you can access while viewing item records in the catalog are the citation generator, always making sure to double check the citations before using in your assignments, and the virtual browse, which shows you other physical items owned by the library in that subject area. With the library catalog, you're able to search all of the library's physical items and some of its online items, including ebooks and some articles and streaming video. This is different from our article databases, which provide access to primarily articles from academic and trade journals, newspapers, and magazines. Each database offers access to subscriptions of different publications based on their subject area. So why use the library's article databases? The databases can be the quickest way to find scholarly, credible sources published and reviewed by subject experts. Unlike popular sources, like magazines and newspapers, which are typically written by journalists for a general audience, scholarly articles are written for an academic audience and contain original research, data sets, and references to other scholarly sources. Both scholarly and popular sources can be found in the article databases, which is why it can be helpful to limit to peer-reviewed sources when searching. Peer-reviewed articles are held to a higher standard and are considered more reliable, as they're written by subject experts and reviewed by other experts before publication. As a result, they're published more infrequently than popular sources, but represent the scholarly conversation on a topic, meaning what experts agree or disagree on, how they've gathered data, and what they've discovered through research. By using peer-reviewed sources in your assignments, you'll be using authoritative sources with the best understanding of the subject matter. Using the peer review filter will also return fewer articles, which can make reviewing your results easier.
Because the library has access to numerous article databases, here are a few tips for how to decide which to use. First, you can try the databases identified as the best bets for a given subject area, meaning a database which you may have the most luck finding sources with.
You'll find these best bets while viewing the article databases by subject on the library website. You can also use general databases like Academic Search Complete, which cover numerous subject areas, or check out recommended databases and course-specific research guides. If you're still stuck, though, ask a librarian. We'll always have suggestions on what database might be best for you. As a quick overview, databases are subscription-based services with rotating collections of periodicals like journals and magazines, though they often have access to other content like video and audio. Many of the library's databases are specific to a subject area, like nursing or literature, while others cover general topics. The layout and navigation of the databases may vary, but they can be searched using similar strategies. To demonstrate searching and navigating the library databases, we'll use Academic Search Complete, one of our most popular resources and perfect for searching a number of subject areas. When you're ready to begin searching the article databases, it's important to start with simple words or phrases that capture the main ideas of your topic. Your search results will only be as good as the keywords you use. If you're researching the effects of social media on the mental health of teens, you can focus on the keywords that identify who is being affected, what is being affected, or what is having an effect. In this case, social media, teens, mental health. You want keywords that are specific to what you're researching. Vague terms like rates, impact, or effect are not as helpful. After your initial search, pay close attention to the keywords that appear in your results. Do you see the same ones you used or similar keywords? What keywords appear the most often? These will give you new or additional terms which you can use to revise your search and get different results. When using article databases, it's important to combine your search terms using connecting words like and, or not. Use and for combining words or phrases that represent unique concepts that you want the databases to find together in an article. Searching for social media and mental health tells the database to only return results that have both of these phrases, which limits your results. However, when you're unsure of the best keywords, for example, whether you should use social media or online social networks, you can combine these similar keywords with or, which tells the database to give you results that have either. This will help you increase your search results. You can also use not to remove a keyword entirely from your search if that keyword is bringing up too many irrelevant sources. This will lead to fewer results. Remember, you can also use the filters for peer review or date to limit your results. This can save you time and effort in finding the most reliable, up-to-date sources. While searching for articles, many databases have tools to make your research easier. When viewing an article record in Academic Search Complete, for example, you can save the article directly to your Google Drive or other cloud account, email the article to yourself, download the article, or use the permalink option, which gives you a permanent link that never expires. Never use the link in the address bar to save an article, as that will expire. There is also a citation tool which generates MLA, APA, and Chicago-style citations, which can be used in listing sources in your research assignments. Just remember to double-check any citation against the official style guides. Citations will be important in your future assignments, not only to prove that you've done your research, but to support your argument and give credit to the authors whose work you've borrowed. When working on assignments for future classes, you may want to explore the library's research guides. These are guides geared toward specific topics or courses, customized to help you find recommended and relevant resources in one place. As you continue your academic journey at the college, know that your librarians at Laurel Ridge are always happy to help you in the research process. You can email us directly at library@laurelridge.edu, text us, call us, connect with us through our live 24/7 chat, schedule an in-person or online research appointment for one-on-one assistance, or simply walk into the library and ask for help.